Hi, Charlene. How are you keeping?
I'm well, Jenny, thanks. How are you?
Well, doing very well as well, trying our best.
Excellent.
Would you like to share with us how the healing session went for you, Charlene? How you
Sure,
felt? Mhm.
sure. So
Thank
I when I first agreed to work with you, I had no idea what you did. I was very curious, and I certainly had some areas where I felt there was blockages of energy and things that I wanted to work on, things like around my money mindset and some just general feelings a little bit stuck in around my business and my personal life. And I like to think of myself as someone who's quite open-minded. And I have a very, I call it my Aquarian little voice that likes to be a little skeptical as well. So that's kind of how I came, like, I'm going to be open to this, but there was a good dose of skepticism in there. And we went straight into doing the family constellations, as you know. And my
you.
experience, first of all, I was not expecting what showed up. And what came up, of course, was this responsibility I've always felt to a baby that my mother miscarried at 3 months before me. And when I've always known about it. I've been a conscious of it, but it came up very strongly that day. And what amazed me was how you took me through a process of really incorporating that child into our family. And a name came up. You asked me what his name was. I feel like it was a boy. I know my mum thought he was a boy as well. And what came up from the name that popped in my head, turns out it's the same, it's the English version of my father's name, which is Russian. And so when I was sharing with my father, he was really shocked. But really what happened was an opportunity to come to connect with that child that I've always felt a strong connection to, but in a really practical way. That I've often felt like I'm living my life for two people, because if that baby had survived, I wouldn't be here because my mother fell pregnant very soon after that miscarriage. And I think it's been a very big thing that's weighed on me. And the process that we did, and then you gave me an exercise to do, and it felt incredibly freeing. And I know that since then I have felt this like a bit of a release, really, of the responsibility. And it just felt incredibly right to include him in my family. And I've still got another piece of the exercise to do to be complete, and I'm looking forward to doing that. And it's also what it brought up for me is also why I've been holding on to this. Is going to sound weird to anyone listening, so my apologies to anyone who's hearing this, but I've been carrying my mother's a sixth of my mother's ashes around with me since 2006 when she passed away, and she wanted to be scattered all over the world, and I have not been able to find where I wanted to put her or scatter her. And suddenly it became super clear to me that it's been waiting for this moment so that she can be buried beside the kind of the memory of the baby that she lost. So it feels very complete, very round, and I'm looking forward to putting them together. And it feels now, it has never felt right to put her ashes even in Barcelona, and now it feels right to do that, where I can visit. And this has been my home for 15 years. So yeah, so
Yes, very nice.
mm. So it feels like
Mm.
a real completion and an honoring, and it feels like helping my mother heal too, in a way, because I know it was
Oh, that's
something that
right.
she carried with her for a very long time, all of her
Yes,
life.
Charlene. When you heal yourself, you're actually healing, obviously, things in your mother's relationship or things that come down from your father's side and your own descendants as well. When we do our own healing processes, our own descendants as well are also healed of those energies that we heal in ourselves. We're all interconnected. So it's so important to actually, yeah, try these family constellations out and really give them a go, because the healing involved in it is huge. It's very profound, and energy is transmutable, you know, and can be very stuck unless the right steps are taken towards really doing it right and healing what needs to be healed, and looking at it and going through it is quite a strict protocol, really, family constellation work. I mean, it's there's quite a systematic way of dealing with it. But there's also other areas we deal with, not just family members, but abstract things that can happen to us, or that we're lacking or needing, or we should all look at, you know, our abundance or life's mission, or what is my real career path, let's say. Relationships, even we should look at you know, a partner, really, you know, cleaning up energies around all exes so that you were open for your next relationship, because it's something that has to be done anyway, because otherwise the energies keep trailing on and trailing on. Now, we can live our lives blocked, as many do. However, wouldn't you prefer to live your fullest life and receive really the gift that you deserve? I don't know, I just put it out there. Thank you so much, Charlene.
And I'd also like to just say how safe I felt with you, with that little voice in my head that was being a little bit like, what's this all about? That there was something, I found it really easy to trust you, and you did such a beautiful job of guiding that journey, and I really appreciate that and your sensitivity to my experience. It was pretty emotional. So, you know, for anyone who wants to work with you or to heal something or discover something, I just would like to say that you're a really beautiful person to do that with and to feel safe with. And thank you for guiding me through that. And I'm looking forward to doing more work with you into the future. So
very welcome anytime, indeed. Charlene, you're an amazing person as well, and you also have your coaching as well. And I highly recommend people to go towards her, because I find her an absolute a gem of a person.
Thank you so
much. Honest. You've got a lot of knowledge. You've got amazing experiences. You're very brave and wise, and you make such a great effort as well with everything you do, and you're so fair. And you know, it's wonderful. I mean, to have someone like you in my life turn up, it doesn't matter even if they're a client. For me, it's like, I see you, I see who you are, and I think you deserve, you know, all the good that has to come to you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Jenny. Thank you. A little bit of a love fest today.
Why not? It's all divine justice, as I say.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jenny.
We leave it at that. So, Charlotte.